Alright, so I guess this is the official start of my first show. It's 30th November, so Thursday morning. It's just before 7 now, it's like I think 10 to 7 or something. And I'm about to go do my second last cardio session. I think I'm going to do cardio tomorrow morning as well. Not sure, I must still uh, listen to the guy that's helping me, sort of my gym partner, what's going to happen there. But yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna go weigh myself in again, see where I am. Then I'm gonna do an hour cardio. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go get all my things ready because I'm actually getting my base coat today, so that's exciting. I probably won't be able to show a lot of that because yeah, they actually made us sign like this waiver thing. We're not allowed to um, record in there or anything like that. Well, not with professional gear anyway. So I'll be limited to my phone, taking a few pictures and videos here and there. But yeah, this is official start of the my first show. So I'm very nervous. I didn't sleep a lot last night. I was probably more awake than sleeping, but yeah, I'm here. I'm up. So let's get it. So that is my first bodybuilding show ever done. The Icandy Classic um, NPC show, and what an experience it was. So yeah, I didn't fare too well in the show, but well, that's alright. It's my first show ever. Um, I think there was two other guys that actually was on stage with me. It was their first times, but you know, I don't want to make any excuses. The first two rounds I went out on stage was it was terrifying, to be honest, which kind of sucked for me because I did my 1 minute posing routine the second time I went out on stage. So if I can just quickly explain the format of how they do it is they bring out all the athletes for that specific category. So all of my things were in classic physique. So I did the true novice, the novice, and the under 23s. So for the first group I went out with was the true novice. So I went in, you go out, and you basically all line up, and then you do like just your front relaxed. Then you do no, yes, front relaxed. You do side chest. You do a back double bicep, and then you're done. Then you literally walk off stage. So that was literally the first few things that we did. Right as you go out on stage, it was a bit nerve-wracking for me because I couldn't hear what that judge was saying. So the way the speakers were set up in the place, there was no speakers firing back at the athletes or like to the stage. So we were literally relying on the sound that is projected to the audience, which was I was kind of annoyed by that because that was yeah, just that is something that I would have liked. Just one speaker facing us that we can just hear them, and also the judge wasn't like from around here. Like he's not from South Africa. He was a foreigner that came in, which I've no problem with that. But he had an accent, and the accent compared with the sound being not projected to us, and the music was a touch too loud, I would say. So I know some people like the music a bit louder. For me, I would much rather hear the coach clearly and, oh, sorry, hear the, what do you call him, the judge, the head judge, hear him clearly, and then from there, I can do my posing and whatever, do the pose I need to do. So, yeah, to get back to the format of it, you go out, you basically do those, I think it's like 3 or 4 poses, then you walk off stage. Then if it's your first what the category you or whatever you partake in, you do your posing routine. So I was like second or third in line just because with my surname and how all of the numbering and everything worked. So then the guy before me went out, or well, the two guys in front of me, they went one by one. You go out, do your routine, you walk off stage, you come stand in the back of the line again. So I was very uncomfortable still on stage. I didn't find, just like didn't felt at home on the stage yet. But I mean that was okay. And for some reason, when I went out and did my posing, my one leg I just couldn't get it to flex hard. Like I was kind of shaking, not like shivering, shaking. Just like I think it was just the nerves and like the overwhelming. Yeah, I was just overwhelmed with the experience, and there's a big audience there. It's lights in your face. It's all these judges that you've never met them before. Like I didn't even know how they looked like until I got on stage. I didn't even know how really the stage looked. I was quickly on it the day before, the Thursday. I just literally I walked up on stage to check with the DJ and I walked back down. There wasn't really time to check out like where you would where you were gonna be walking in, where you're going off, all of that. Um, so yeah, just that unfamiliarness, if that's even a word. Just everything that's so unfamiliar. It's a first time experience. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, then you do your posing routine, then you walk around, go stand in the back of the queue, then in all three the categories I participated in was the group was so big, so we all went out on the diagonals, and then they did first round call outs. So they called out a bunch of people. I wasn't called out in any one of them for the first try, but I didn't expect to be. The other guys were much bigger than me. That most, if not all of them, were better conditioned than me, and so I kind of just by seeing them, I knew okay. I've realized very quickly, even just backstage while we were tanning, I realized very quickly where I was going to place. Not that I was expecting to win or anything like that. I knew this was my first show. I yes, no one ever goes to a show or go enters a competition to get last place. But I went into the show being like, okay, it's my first time ever. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna see how it is. I'm gonna see if I even enjoy it first of all, because that was one thing I was really stressed about. What if I go on stage and I'm like, yo, I love training in the gym. I love, like the journey of that. I love cutting. Or not, I don't know, love it, but I enjoy that time where you're just like, okay, you're suffering a bit. You can't just eat anything you want to. You have to do cardio. It's tough, but you're leaning out. Like I love that process of you're putting on muscle and you're leaning out and you're revealing that muscle like that. I just love that journey, that being in the gym and going through that all that motions and like the different seasons, like your off season and then obviously your competition prepping stages and your peak week and all of that. And then yeah, so I was really stressing that would I enjoy it. And to be honest, the first 2 or 3 times I walked out on that stage, I didn't feel like I belonged there. First of all, I felt like I wasn't ready. But then I don't know, just with the one run, I walked out and my poses felt good. I felt like my muscle was showing, my definition was showing. My legs were solid on the ground. I could flex them a lot better, and then I started enjoying it. And I think I was actually like on and off stage for like about an hour, just because you're walking out, you're doing a few poses, you're going off again. But then it was the next category, and then I have to go do it all again. So I only did my posing routine once in the beginning, which I'm kind of sad because I kind of messed it up. My timing was a bit off. Just yeah, with me struggling, just can't getting my legs to flex. Um, and oh yeah, and my one pose which I looked very good, or not very good in, but I looked decent in it, which is like a kind of like my arm is above my head, and it's like a quick like a abs, where you stand with your one quad facing forward, and you flex your quad and you flex your abs and all of that, and you just crunch, and it's just like a 2 second one, like in transition from a front pose to a side chest, something like that. And the moment I did that and I looked at the judges, none of them were looking at me. All of them were looking down. And I can't hold this pose forever because I need to go on. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of time because you only have 60 seconds. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing to me, them not seeing that. But yeah, then I went through all of it and my posing got better, and I felt like I got a little bit fuller and harder um, as I went on stage again and flexed. So that was nice. Luckily, I didn't sweat at all. Like I was super cool the whole time. The other guys, they were like sweating, their tans were getting ruined, it was dripping all over the place like he was running. But I was there, I was dry all the time. My tan came out very good. Even at the end after the show, I wasn't really sweating and my tan still looked very good. Like I even took some photos of that, like actually like right here behind me. So I'll show a bit of that. So yeah, I took a few photos because I wanted to like document the whole thing. So I took photos before I got my first coat of tan, which I'll probably show like one pose, uh, or like I'll show you guys because I didn't really take videos. I think for my next show, which I'm going to talk about now, I will take videos. But yeah, for this one, I took photos before I got my first coat of tan. Then I took photos after I got my first coat, that night, the Thursday night. Then the Friday morning before I got my dark coat on, I did another few photos. And then literally when I was finished and all prepped for stage, I took another round of photos, even in my trunks and everything. And yeah, I'll show you maybe like one of each now on, I don't know how I'll edit this, but I'll probably put it up on somewhere in the video, just to show you the comparison and all that. I think my tan came out really good. It wasn't like patchy or anything like that. It wasn't runny, so I'm very satisfied with my tan. And then it was show day, and yeah, I'll explain how that went. And then after the show, I was very relieved. It felt like this massive weight just lifted off my shoulders. I I ate a little bit of food after the show. I ate like two protein bars and some of my rice cakes and strawberry jam I had left. I ate that. A little bit of peanuts. And what else did I eat? I think I ate like a chicken breast or something. And my eyes were just so heavy. Like I was sitting there, like it was a break, because after the classic physique there was a break, and then they would start the awards. So I waited there for them to announce, like they were gonna put up lists like who needs to be ready to go back on stage for the awards. So my name wasn't highlighted, so I didn't worry about that. So I ate some things, and I wasn't really concerned because I knew I didn't have to go back on stage. Then I was sitting in the auditorium and just looking at the stage, waiting for them to start the awards, and my eyes just felt so heavy. I was just like overwhelmed with. I was just so tired, and I just laid on my side on my girlfriend's shoulder, and I think I like passed out for a few minutes, and then I just thought, okay, you know what? Let's just go home. I want to go shower, like get all of the tan off, and then I want to go out and go eat. So yeah, that was nice. Then I went out and got a cappuccino. So I love cappuccinos, and I couldn't for the last, I think it's like 7 or 8 weeks. I haven't been drinking anymore. I think it's 6 weeks or 7, one of those two. I haven't been drinking any milk, so I've literally been having black coffee, like no sugar, no sweetener, black coffee for all of this time. Not okay. I love coffee, and the coffee tastes great, but just having a cappuccino, that's just so much better and so much nicer. So I had that, and then I had like a steak wrap with some chips and like two slices of pizza, and then at the Icandy show they give you like a donut, a Krispy Kreme donut, and then I ate that like in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep, and yeah, I was already back in the gym this morning, training legs, so just pushing all of those carbs into the legs so they can grow a bit more. And I also haven't been training legs for like a week and a half now because I don't want them to be bloated for the show. And also the reason why I'm training them, or I trained them this morning, was because I'm doing another show in 2 weeks' time. So it's Saturday today, the 2nd, and the 16th of December, I'm doing another show. So I literally have 2 weeks. So I'm literally having like 1 week of just maintaining, and then it's peak week again. So I'm really excited for this. I think I'm much more excited for this show than I was for the Eye Candy show, just because I like kind of know what to expect now. So yeah, that show that I'm gonna do is the FWW. I can't remember the exact name of it. A show, but that's the federation. I think it's like World Fitness Federation, WFF. I think I said that right or wrong now. I can't remember. Anyway, it's WFF. It's World Fitness Federation. I believe they're fairly new, so I'm gonna do their aesthetic or aesthetic bodybuilding, and Then I'm also gonna do their transformational, because I had a big transformation, which I'll probably show in a video. I still have to gather all the photos that everyone took of me. I don't think they really took videos of me, but that's fine. I got all the photos, so I still need to compile with them, and I think I'll release some photos on my Instagram that should be linked in the video description. So I'll share that over there, and then yeah, I'll maybe make a video like in a week or two, like showing, okay, like this was maybe after the second show, and then I can compare. This is what I looked like for my first show. This is what I looked like for this show 2 weeks later. Was I more conditioned? Was I on par, the same, or was I better? I hope I'll be a little bit better. There's a few things I definitely not realized, but I learned it in this prep and this peak week, and like your obviously show day. So there's a few things I'm gonna do differently to see if I can like peak a bit better. And yeah, I'll probably do another video in a week or so. Busy prepping for the next show. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm pleased with how I did. I think I did I did fairly good for just being my first time. So yeah, I'm happy, and yeah, I hope that someone can learn from this. And I just want to document my experience, because I think this is bodybuilding is it's so much fun. You literally you train hard for years to get put on as much muscle as you can. Then it's months of planning and dieting, and then it's like weeks of you're literally starving for weeks, and it's weeks and maybe even months of posing and practicing your routine, and then it comes literally down to a few days where you need to peak, and then it all comes down to like 5 minutes or 10 minutes at most when you're on stage. You literally have like, with those 5 poses you do, that's all the time you have to show all your years of hard work. So I think it's very, very challenging, but also very fun. I love the journey, and I will definitely do it again. I'll definitely step on stage again. Maybe not the Icandy show next year, because it is a pretty big show. I think I'll do other shows which also is a bit more budget friendly, but yeah, I'll definitely go back on stage. I think I really enjoy it. Well, no, I know I really enjoy it, and I'm excited to get back on stage. Uh, but also, after this show in 2 weeks, I'm very excited to start the bulk. I'm already planning it with my training partner and my kind of coach. Um, so we're already planning the off season, and I'm very excited for the off season, because I just have so much room to grow. I came in 20 kilos under my weight cap for the show. So for my height, which is 1775, they measured me on the day. My weight cap is 91.6 kilograms. So I can literally put on, and I weighed in at 71.3. So I can literally put on 20 kilos of muscle minimum, because I wasn't fully dehydrated when I stepped on that scale. I still had my clothes on. I literally took my flip flops off, and I stepped on the scale. So, and I had a thick baggy shorts on, and I had quite a heavy shirt on as well. So I mean that is probably like between half a kilo and a kilo that probably I could have been lighter, but I didn't need it. I knew I didn't need it, because I knew I was coming in at way below what I needed to be. So I'm very excited. I just see myself growing into next year and the year after that and the year after that. I just see myself working hard, hopefully growing a lot, um, and just trying to be better next time. So yeah, that's me. First show done. It's very challenging. It was very fun, and I hope there'll be many more to come. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything you want to comment down below, comments are there, they're open. I'll try and read all the comments that you guys post, and I'll try to react back to them, or if it's like questions, maybe I'll make like a Q&A video on that. If I have the answers, or if someone else has the answers, you can, yeah, go down there, check it out. And yeah, stay safe, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.